What up, what up? Welcome to the ROK Boyz Presents Truth Hurts podcast. This is our text thread come to life where we come in and talk about our feelings, little therapy session, our point of view on the state of the world, and topics that caught our eye during the week. As always, we have Kev Slev.
What's going on, my people?
Ill Will.
What it do, baby?
And I am CT. And together we are the ROK Boyz.
The ROK Boyz.
Yep. We're going to take you through our thoughts as we pour up, or at least as I pour up. I'm sipping on this Simply Spiked Peach. It's decent.
How is it?
It's good,
it's
man.
Decent?
I like it.
What's that alcohol intake?
That's what I was just looking at. I don't know. 5%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ain't too bad. What y'all sipping on?
Let's finish off my basil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to buy a bottle of that yesterday, but then I seen a sale. I couldn't resist.
Hey, I don't know if I think I probably told y'all about it, but it's one called Uncle Near's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if y'all tried it or not. That shit good.
Yeah, I think that's owned by a black person, right? Or they started it?
Yeah, he started it. The story is that it said like he studied under Jack Daniels, the dude that made Jack Daniels, but he made his own shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the story that I saw.
What you sipping, Will?
Nah, I'm on a little health tip for a little bit,
Okay.
Straight H2O.
Right. Speaking of that, man, let me start the show off, man. I wanna give some kudos, as we say, to the big homie, man. First off, we all went to Vegas for Kev's birthday. Had a ball there, had a blast. But really, man, I just want to give you kudos, Kev. You know what I'm saying, for sticking with your regimen. Trying to motivate us we get them early morning texts like, where you at? You ain't in the gym.
Yep.
Sending us food prep meals and ideas, man. But yeah, man, you looking good, man. So keep it up, man. You ain't gonna be
it, man.
You the first of us, but you ain't gonna be the last. We gonna get on it one day, man.
Definitely coming for you right now.
Hey, I like sometimes when I send stuff to y'all, I be like, am I annoying? Like, I know they probably won't tell me like if I'm annoying them or not, but I just, yeah, man, like we're older, man. We gotta start thinking about that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so like this little like whatever I get that I can send y'all, to try to motivate y'all. Hey, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, man, keep it coming, man. Health is wealth, for sure.
Yeah.
We just need to
and as of right now, I weighed myself this morning, 27 pounds.
Dang.
27 pounds.
Okay.
And I think I told y'all, like I weighed in at 240. It was like fluctuated. Like I'm a round up, so 244.
Yeah.
But I told y'all I'm trying to get to like 240 or 235 by the end of the month.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Hey. Yeah, man, keep it going, man.
For sure.
Keep it going. One day we're gonna be on that level, man. All right, man.
Let's get there right now.
Let's get it going, man. Kev, tell us about what you want to talk about.
All right. So about a couple of weeks ago, my wife she be watching these like reality shows, and I think it's called Married to Millions or something like that. and one of the couples on there is like a huge age difference. I want to say, I think he's like 68 and she's like 21, 22.
Oh,
So my question is, what is your what's your age range? Is it like 5 years, like, or is it 10-year different age difference? Like, what's your cutoff? If you were single,
yeah.
and like, what's your cutoff?
Man, I think for me, if I think about it, because it's easy to go the first. I don't know about how old, but my mind always go to how young I would date. So I'm thinking like, how can I have something in common with somebody? I'm thinking probably like 20, 29, maybe. 28.
So about 10 years. About 10 years.
Yeah, close. I'm 40 now. I'm already hit that 4-0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot, I don't know. 10 seem a little lot to me, man. For real. Like,
Oh, for real?
always,
Too much?
Yeah, too much. I think I like to keep it more closer. Sliding scale of 5 below, 5 above. Or maybe, something like that. 5 to 6.
5 to 6. So what's that? That's putting you at what, the same? That's still putting you at like 20, 28, right?
Yeah, that's because I'm 37 though.
Oh, wait. So you 30 then?
like,
you ain't in the 20s
so like,
then?
Nah, so like
Yeah,
30.
so
Yeah.
he's- Yeah, so your cutoff is 30, and you'll go up to like what, 42 or 45?
I'll go up to like 42, 43. 45 is far from 50, man. I might not be all the way there.
Hey, but
Yeah.
like some like these older ones, man, they be keeping themselves in shape nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but it's a sliding scale once you, for myself included, you know what I'm saying? Once you get up there, how long is it going to be there? That's all I'm trying to say. Like,
you're right. She talking
Yeah,
about
how
the
long
room
is-
too hot, getting them hot flashes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's already 75 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know how old I date, man, because I think I don't know, man. I don't think I put a age limit on how old. Like you said, some of them out here
Yeah.
looking young.
I'm 43. I may push 50.
See, he think about it.
My at the lowest, I'd probably go 35, maybe.
35.
Or if it was like a 30-year-old, 31, and they like mature.
See?
They should be mature at that age. So you'll make an exception. It's exceptions to the rule, but
So what I'm hearing is y'all saying it's about the number, because you the first one to mention maturity. I think I was thinking that, but I don't know. To me, because even just saying 50, it just sounds like you don't want to do it. But
Yeah.
I know.
you don't think it's about the number?
I think 50, because 50 you can still look nice. And you can still be. You can pull.
I seen some at 60.
50.
I seen some at 60.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just all about if they keeping themselves together.
Yeah.
So,
But at the same time, 50 can look nice, but do 50 feel nice though? You don't know what's he like. Oh man, I got this I got this gout in my left foot. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know.
I don't think you hear that.
You ain't trying to mess with gout.
I
mean, it is what it is. You know, if I'm accepting that, but I'm just saying you can't always go off of looks, and myself included. You know what I mean? Like I could be complaining about my knee. You know.
True.
Yeah, because that shit, I do that, man. I wake up every damn morning, my back stiff to the motherfucker.
I gotta make noise every time I get up out of the chair or out my car.
Knees popping.
Now, would y'all date somebody with dentures? Like, even if they was, because there's some young ones out here. I remember when I was growing up. Well, shit, I was probably like 11, 12 or whatever. A chick down the street. She had it wasn't dentures, but like she had, what's the thing you get, a retainer?
A retainer.
She had a retainer, but she had like teeth in them.
Yeah.
Oh, but she had 2 or 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Your age, Chris? Like,
yeah. She was like, yeah, we was like 12, 13. Probably younger than that.
So that sounds like she had a childhood accident.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I forget her name.
I don't know, man. Like with the retainer with the T, I think for me, long as I don't see that shit.
See, nah, you gotta accept it all, man. You guys, she ain't gonna sleep.
If I gotta accept it all, I like the first time I see that, I might be like, all right, yeah, I can't do it.
Nah, you gotta accept flaws and know it, man. I could do it. You know what I mean? Like after a while, it's just normal to you. It ain't gonna be normal to everybody else. You know
that's
what I mean?
true.
Seeing air conditioning, but if you're in your own,
I hear you, Will, but this is coming from somebody who's quick to comment on somebody's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll get somebody a time of day.
Yeah.
It's the whole presentation.
You can say, man, yeah, this girl she's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But look at her shoes.
Looking at her shoes, yeah. Like, who looking at her shoes? That's that DMV in them. Oh, they gotta be dressed to the nines.
So, I don't know, man. That one example was just bad that day. It was just super bad.
Look, you can still picture the shoes right now.
Yep, the joints was dusty chucks, boy.
So a follow-up question. So, like, obviously, the older dude, the scenario I gave, you know, he the one with the money. Could you really truly love somebody with that? I'm gonna just keep it an even number of 40, a 40-year age difference. Could you really think you can love somebody?
I think it depends, cause like I think in this situation, she's so young. I don't know, man. But if she was 40 and he was 80, or 30 and 70, maybe. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, but yeah, she's 21. She don't know what she want.
She ain't even live yet.
Hey, and you know what her title on the show is?
What?
A retired hostess.
Retired, yeah. Yeah.
From hosting?
A hostess.
From like putting people at their table?
Yeah, so when I hear that, I'm thinking like I think the first restaurant that came to mind was Applebee's.
Yeah.
So I was like, she was working at Applebee's.
Carter one.
Yeah.
Nah, to pull somebody that's 68 with money, he ain't going to Applebee's. She probably looked real attractive, and she was at a high
end. Yeah.
That's a good point.
What's she looking like, Kev?
She's straight. She ain't like oh man, she bad. Like I think she's like, I'm gonna say like Indian or Hispanic or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably Hispanic.
So real quick,
go
Go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say is this though. Like it could be some love there, but I think money does play a big part into it. Because I'm reminded of what's that? The Real Housewives of Potomac, right? It's a black chick on there. She married to a older millionaire that's Australian or whatever. You know what I mean? They went through their turmoil or whatever, but the dude still popped out kids. So I'm like, hey, if he could still pop out kids, you know, it might work. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, we're always worried about some reproduction.
Yeah.
How many kids you got, man?
I got 4 of them. I got 4 daughters.
What was the and this would be my last question. What was y'all parents' age difference?
Mine is 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
I think mine was about 8.
Oh,
about
damn.
8-year difference.
Ooh, my pops had my mom by 20.
Oh,
for real?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, cause I'm trying to think. No. Yeah, it's like no more than like 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 year age difference.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. Well, speaking of that situation, I guess that's a decent segue to talking about male spousal support. What made you bring that up, Kev?
Once again, she was watching some reality show, and I forgot who it was, but it came up like spousal support, and like, do you agree or disagree if a male should be getting it or not? Or how would you feel as the male? Like, would you file for that? Would you file for it, or like your ego? Like, no, I don't need that shit. I'm gonna be good on my own.
I think for me, it depends on how we split. Like, if I'm bitter, yeah, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm just trying to hit you wherever I can. But yeah, man, just off the jump, man. You as men, we are, you know, raised and bred to be providers, and you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know, like, you ain't got to be the breadwinner, you know what I mean, and all that, but I can't see myself just laying up, you know what I'm saying, at an apartment or at the house, or even got another situation, but I'm still getting money from my ex. And I think just in general, like, on both sides, I don't really truly agree with spousal support, because when I think of spousal support, quote me, don't let me know if I'm wrong, but when I think of spousal support, I'm thinking like monthly payments, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing like when you hear like the celebrities get divorced and they get like that one lump, you know, you get half or something like that. I think that's something different, but
I agree. Yeah, cause if you getting, like you said, like within the settlement of the divorce, all right, you get this percentage.
yeah.
Okay, I okay, I can see that, but yeah, if that's your income,
Right, that's your income.
you're only if that's your income is like a monthly check, you know, for your wife, then that's filed on both sides.
Listen,
right?
listen.
Male or female, yeah.
Listen. The fact of the matter is, we live in today and age, and I'm trying to phrase it right, though. We live in a day and age where it's all about equality. And if the roles were reversed, then the female or the woman would cash in or get her what the government or the judge say that's what's owed. So you ain't gonna turn down no tax returns, is you? I ain't gonna turn down no daggone my freaking spousal support. Like, I mean, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because
We gonna be clowning you though.
That's okay. I'll be a clown with some extras.
Right.
Income,
Right.
You know.
Now, Will,
Let's be equals.
My question for you is you doing this out of spite, to be petty, or is how you truly feel? Because, like, say for instance, you know, she cheated on you and trying to like go with the other dude, you know. And now you hurt.
Nah, I mean it's just like I said. If it's afforded to me the opportunity, I'm not gonna say, no, I want more than what you offering. Like if it's reasonable, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Because if it was on the other foot, they'd do it too. I don't feel like it's right. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like, I put it in a different perspective. You know, say you've been working, you do 20 years or whatever, and your partner files for a divorce, but she get 50% of your retirement.
True.
That's what's over. It ain't even no contest on that joint, right?
So you saying if you was married to a military member and y'all got, you know, you did your 10 years, you got divorced, you collecting, like you gonna file for it for your half.
if you gonna file, I'm a file. I'm a match for match. You know what I mean? So let's just be all the way equal throughout the whole thing. That's all I'm saying. And it ain't no pettiness. It ain't no bygones. It's just like, it don't have to be messy. It's just like, if that's what's afforded to you, then you take what's afforded to you, and I'm gonna take what's afforded to me.
To me, that's a little different too, because I think what would get me about this is, like, I'm thinking, like, you just like you can't have a job, or you gotta have like a low paying job, because you know they weigh that, like, you know what I'm saying, like they weigh how much income you got. But for the military one you talking about, I don't think that matter. Like, it's just afforded to you.
Nah, so it's afforded to you if you after 7 years of marriage.
Yeah, so to me that's a little bit different. I think I can accept that and still be working or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel better about myself. But if I'm just on the couch waiting on these checks from her.
As long as you working, you provide, but if that's your sole income, then that's where I got the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm gonna still be working though. You know.
Okay. I just, because you see it like different both ways. Like a dude getting taken to court, you know, for like, I want my spousal support up to this so I can maintain. And you know, the crazy thing, and ain't because they struggling. They want to maintain the lifestyle that they was when they was married. That's what pisses me off about it. Ain't because they struggling. They want to maintain, well, in their mind, that's struggling. But they want to maintain that lifestyle. Because like I don't know. I can't remember Dr. Dre's. Like, I think
that's what I'm gonna say.
In 100,000 a month. Like,
$200,000 a month. She was spending $20K on dry cleaning a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that breakdown. I remember that breakdown. I'm like, you need to find a cheaper dry cleaning service. That's ridiculous.
That's terrible.
So but my point exactly. That's what was afforded to her even after a prenup. Even after it was a prenup, that was afforded to her. You know what I mean? To even make that claim, you know. So, like, or in my thought process, I would be like, well, if you don't want me to do spousal support, let's compromise. Take something else off the table. You know what I mean? Let me keep the house. Something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It could be a compromise and bargaining chip. It don't have to be like you take this spousal support, but let me get a seat at the table too. Fair is fair.
You coming around, Will? You coming? I can rock with that. Let me get the house or something. But I ain't. Yeah, that monthly sitting around on the mailman on that monthly check from
wait,
from the
looking through the curtain.
I can't get with that.
But it's okay for a female to do that though.
Nope.
No. You heard me say it like both ways, each way. Like,
yeah,
I think it's whack. And I'm gonna give you an example, so I won't sound like I'm eating up on females. Like the example I could think of is Mary J and her ex. Like, I think he done took her to court a couple of times to get his shit upped. And I'm like, dude, like, come on now. Like,
I don't know
let it go.
That y'all bringing in some more scenarios. I don't know. Like, if I'm married to somebody famous, I don't know. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I would do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel a little bit different. Like if I was married to Mary J. Go ahead.
If I remember, I think he was married. I'm speaking of Mary J's situation. I think he was in the industry somehow.
Okay.
So, all right, y'all married, y'all break up, but you still in the industry though, or I don't know the ins and outs, but I just know by this point, like, all right, like you should be able to you should be back on your feet by this point now, instead of like, no, like, say for instance, because like, you know, if she get like power, you know, she doing real good on power. So like all of a sudden some new checks are coming in. He probably looking at that like, oh shit, she just got a couple of more million? Nope. I gotta get it up. You know, see that shit, that's whack.
That's terrible that they could do that too.
Yeah, don't up it. I'm just saying, just take what was given to you, the number that's given to you. You know what I'm saying? If it's a negotiated price, take it and let it be that. Like, even if it's set on a time limit, you know what I mean? Like 5 years, this part each month. You know what I mean? All right, take that. Don't up it. I think that's being selfish.
So you're not gonna up it, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. You ain't gonna up it, and she just signed a deal for like $50 million deal.
I ain't gonna up it because
that thought ain't gonna crush your mind. Like,
because what it is my thought process is this: whatever she get after me, that's hers. We ain't build that together. That's something she did on her own or with her new boo. Why am I trying to?
People, like I said, playing devil's advocate, what people would say is, I helped her get to that point. Like how she's killing the game in the acting, I helped her out. I was the one that stayed up all night helping her rehearse lines, making her become a better actress or whatever. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like, they can feel they may have that mindset.
Plus, Will, you talking all nice now. If you was in the situation, you ain't thinking that way.
I think he putting on for the pod.
Nah, I ain't putting on for the pod. What I'm saying is, I told y'all I would take what's afforded to me, but what's afforded to me should be while we was together, not after we gone. We've been divorced 5 years, and they come up on some. She come up on some money. You know what I mean? Like, cause I play that role because I don't want it to be like, if I come up on some money more than what she giving me, you know what I mean? Like, I don't expect for her to take it. Or be like, or stop the spousal support. Nah, you giving me spousal support from when we together. That's it.
Don't ever stop your spousal support. All right, Will, man, take us home.
So thinking about that and putting that all into perspective, right? It all comes back to the beginning when y'all go on that first date. Like, are y'all telling the truth? Y'all letting it all out there? Say you get a question about your credit score or how much you got in savings. You know, it's natural to be like, oh, so what you do for a living? You know what I mean? But even that, are y'all telling the truth? Because do y'all want them up in their business, or are you just being like, I'ma just deflect the conversation? Like for me, I'll give you some half truths. You know what I mean? I'll give you half truth, a little bit of lie, a little bit of truth. You know what I mean? And then I can build on it after. You know, let you all the way in. Cause I'll guarantee you, they ain't giving you all of it at the beginning either. You know, like
Agreed.
they ain't gonna give you it all. So it's what they say, it's a game of cat and mouse. You know, I give a little bit, you give a little bit. I ain't giving it all though. What y'all think about that?
So, me personally, if a female was to ask me that question, I would say respectfully, we're not at that point yet for me to be discussing that. I'm just trying to get to know.
Oh, you broke ass.
Yeah, exactly. And if you feel that way, because how I answered, like I'm trying to hide something, you ain't the one for me. We could call it, hey, it was nice meeting you. All right. And depending on how I feel, how bad she reacts, I might say, hey, you had what? You had the wings and those fries? Like we might go Dutch, you know, on the first date, you know, but like to me, like those like if you asking like how much money I got in the bank on the first date type shit or my credit score, like that's to me, that's a red flag. That's
Okay.
Those are like warning signs for me, because like you just like I don't know, it don't feel right to me, but because like a first date, you just trying to get to know them, like where you from, like you know, what's your interest, like what's your likes, dislikes. Like I don't think money.
Let me play devil's advocate. So what about? I was brought up like you date to marry, like you know what I'm saying, like you don't just date around. So when you dating, this potentially is your life partner. So she's just trying to get it over with, like that is how she get to know you. You know what I'm saying? What's your credit? You know, what's your credit score? You know, what's how much? What's your savings?
First date though, Chris.
I mean, look. If they want to know something, this how you play. You be like, they say, what's your credit score? You be like, what's yours? And I'll be like, I ain't gonna give you the exact number, but you know, I'm decent, I'm good, you know, or I'm above 7. I got a house. That should tell you something. Like, you get what I'm saying?
If it was me, I'd be like, I tell you this, it's over 300. Take
that. You gonna say it's over 300?
Okay. It's over 300. You can take it however you want. Like it's over 300.
I like that answer though, because at least you know the numbers. You like.
And she'll probably laughing. You know what I mean?
Think I'm joking, and like she'll probably be waiting, like, oh, for real, like what's your? I'm like, it's over 300.
That's all you get.
I'm telling. I'm being honest. It's over 300.
What about other stuff though? Like for me, you know what they say. Like you bring your representative. You know what I'm saying, when you dating somebody, like you try to be who you.
The salesman.
Yeah, you want to present the person that you want to be instead of who you really are. So like for me. Like I'm telling the truth. I ain't never really gonna lie to somebody, but I'ma leave some stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't telling you everything.
Unless they ask for it.
Yeah. But like you said, if they ask like stuff like, "What's your credit score?"
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's something that's gonna make me uncomfortable. Like get out of here. I ain't telling you that.
So I think from my experienced back in the day, I think one of the questions were like, what, what's your, I ain't gonna say mentality. What I can't figure out the word what I'm trying to say. Uh, basically, are you just looking for
Oh yeah.
somebody cool, or are you
What's
like
your intentions?
dating? Yeah, intentions. Yes. Like, are
Hmm.
you just trying to have a, like a friends with benefit type relationship, or you dating, to pursue a relationship? Like, now that I'm being honest about, like, because
Yeah.
it's been a couple of times where I'm like, I ain't really trying to like be in a relationship right now. I'm just trying to keep it casual. We go out, we kick it, whatever happens, happens. But I think that type of stuff you should be upfront and honest about. You know, um,
But you really ain't being up upfront and honest because really you said to us you being upfront and honest, but to a female what they heard was, oh, we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You started
Yeah.
out with, yeah, I ain't really trying to date right now, but it's just whatever. We'll see what happens.
Let's see
That's
where it
all they gonna
goes.
hear. Like, oh, I gotta.
Yep.
It's he open.
Yeah. Or what if somebody asks you what's your body count? Like how you respond to that? You know what I mean? You gonna be all the way
I,
truthful, or you
I'm
gonna be like,
gonna be
I don't
honest.
think that
Yeah,
pertain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that
yeah.
pertains to this.
I, I don't.
But from the male side, the male side, they're gonna want to know.
Yeah.
I don't. Is that something that dudes is asking, or is that a female asking that?
Both. I say both be asking.
I think yeah. If they ask me and I answer, I
Yeah,
don't want to know. I don't want to know though. I might
Yeah,
just
me,
ask
I
just
don't
to
want to know.
ask, especially
I,
on
Yeah.
first date.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just
That's what
reply.
I'm saying. See, I'm thinking that's like, all right, like I'm feeling this chick, and like now I want to know more.
Yeah.
So that's like down the road type question.
Before you get to the next level, like you thinking about going to the
Yeah,
next. Yeah.
yeah.
But what you want to know for though? Like why you want to know? It ain't gonna bring you no peace. Like the
Like,
peace is right there. You know.
to be honest, that ain't like the females that I dated. That never been a question.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That pops up in my head, like, but if they ask me about mine, yeah, shit, you brought it up, shit, what's yours,
Yep.
Yeah.
but like me personally, like I can't speak for y'all or any other male. Me personally, that ain't something that I'm bringing up.
Nah.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah. I
either.
ain't bringing it up.
I don't
And
want to know.
Yeah. Who
I,
cares?
You
yeah,
you
like
do want to know, Kev?
if you ask me, if she asked me first,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to know. Like now, I'm curious. I'm curious
Yeah.
now because that wasn't a thought in my mind to ask you that. But now, since you brought it up, you asked me. Now I'm curious to know what's yours. So, and and I don't think. Well, I say this because I was kind of in the situation where early in my career, military career, my first girlfriend when I was in the military, she had a body count like
It
um
was up there.
like she was upfront and honest about it. She ran away, like kind of ran away from home, like as a high schooler. Like so she was just like out there wilding. And and like I'm 23 at the time, and she's like 25. So at 25, she got this body count that to me, if I remember, it was plus 20. and
Mm-hmm.
over 20, and I ain't gonna disrespect her, but I kind of want to say it was like 30 something, but I could be wrong. That was years ago, but it didn't like stop me from
Yeah.
booing her up like I booed her up.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would bother me if that person does have a large body count. I don't think it would like persuade me to like, no, I can't fuck with you. Um, like, and you can't hold it against her. Like that shit
Yeah.
happened way before
Yeah.
you. So
That's my point though. Like that's why I don't want to know because it ain't gonna matter either way, unless
Yeah.
well I don't know. It will
It
matter.
don't it don't it, it don't matter because the past, let the past be the past. Everybody got skeletons in their closet, but if you right here in front of me in the present, that's what we focusing on, the present and the future, not the past. That's all it is.
Preach, preach, because it'll make me look at her differently.
Yeah, I don't want to
yeah,
know.
you won't be able to get you ain't gonna get that
Once you
thought out your mind, Chris.
once you know that thought is going, that number's still going to be there the whole
Right?
time
Yeah,
throughout the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
relationship.
I think I'm like you, Kev. Like I could still, you know what I'm saying, mess with her, but yeah, man, it'll always be kind of like, dang, like I don't know. It just ain't a good feeling. Like you know what I'm saying?
You're going to be petty one day in the argument, and you're going to be
Yeah.
like, you know,
It's gonna come
see,
out, boy. Yeah.
and you can't come
so
back from that shit.
this made me think because a lot of a lot of scenarios that I've been in or like what we're talking about, I saw like an episode of a TV show that reminds me. And what I'm talking about right now, it's an episode of Wayans Brothers, which Marlon was dating this nice chick, you know, bad chick, and his homeboys was saying like, "Hey, she used to get around, you know,
Yeah.
like, basically, they called her a hoe or whatever." And and Sean Marlon's brother told him, and he was cool when when Sean told him. He said, "You know what? That was in her past. She's with me. I'm good."
Yeah.
You know, it did. This time he saw her, she was trying to say, "Hey, Marlon, give me a hug," and he walked past her, and he's like, "Sean told me." Like that's what he said. And then he asked her. No, that was your past, but she said, how, he said, just tell me how many. And she didn't even say nothing. I think she was about to say like for what, and he heard four. He's like four. Like, he said, and he said, "Now is that a men's four or a women's four? Because you women be adding on shit or so." It was
Yeah.
just it was just hilarious. Uh, but like he could take that shit. But
That's
Yeah.
a classic
I,
show, boy.
yeah, man. But I'm gonna try to find that clip and send it to y'all, man, because it's hilarious to me. Because
Yeah.
that's how probably people go through. They go through those emotions. Like
Yep.
at first, when they hear it from, especially like from a homeboy, because you got to think. I don't think at our age, but when we were in our 20s, because we had clown on each other for
Yep.
any and everything at that age.
Yeah.
Now, if your homeboys heard that your girl done knocked down 20 plus people, and you booing her up, you probably gonna get clowned for that. Now, us at our age now, as long as you happy, I'm happy for you. That's the type of shit you're gonna hear from
Yeah.
your homeboy.
Yeah.
But I think at an early age, I think it'd be harder, especially like I said, especially if your homeboys know, because they gonna get on you. every chance they get, they might try to, crack jokes on you. So
Yeah.
if you strong enough to take the jokes from your homeboys, then you good.
She better be worth
Yeah, and long. But another thing is because what I forgot to mention about the episode, because and this probably plays through people dudes' minds is like, man, who taught her this? Like how many other dudes she do this to?
Oh yeah.
like she might have some tricks,
Yep.
and your mind get to wondering, you're like, hold on,
Who she learned this from?
yeah, who told her this? So it's a lot of shit that probably go through people's minds, but you just got to be, strong. You got to be mentally strong to be able to deal with it.
If you're confident, it don't matter. But
Yeah.
it'll still be in the back of your head. Well, all right. This has been another episode of the ROK Boyz Presents Truth Hurts podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts one day. That's ROK Boyz with a Z presents. Thanks for rocking with us.